Okay, so this video is going to be super important because it's part of my my anniversary falls adventure. You can see back there, not very well, but you can see Twin Falls. It's a lot cooler if you're here, but anyway, so I have to tell you about the trip here. So my wife and I had this map, and we saw that we had to get this Twin Falls. It was going to be about a little bit over a 4-mile round trip, which, you know, no big deal because 4 miles used to be out to our mailbox and back where we used to live at Victory. Terrain's a lot different out here though, so we knew it was going to take us a little bit longer. Well, so we got down and we saw what was this cute little waterfall thing, probably, I don't know, like 3-4 feet tall. And we're like, is that it? That can't be it. Maybe it is it, I don't know. I was convinced it wasn't it. We pushed on. And of course, we're thinking about the fact that right now we're in the middle of the wilderness, in the middle of all these mountains, and we are parked miles away. And we're looking at the time. Right now it's about 4 o'clock. But this was about, I don't know, maybe half hour ago. And we were looking at the trail. Of course, we didn't bring our map or the instructions. We left those back in the car because exactly, it said get on the trail and this trail will take you there. So we're going and we're doubting ourselves. Did it say there was this branching trail? Did it tell us to go on that trail? What about over here? Maybe that was it. Maybe that little diddly falls was it. We're crossing over stuff like this all over the place. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so it's a great hike. Don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic hike.
Yeah,
but we're just totally lost. I mean, no, we're lost. We can get out, but we just don't know where we're going because we don't know how to get to Twin Falls. Maps back in the thing, and of course we didn't download anything on our phones, and there's no reception out here. And we come to this spot, we've crossed back over the creek again, and we're like, you know what? This isn't it. Either we don't know where it is, or this is just, we're going the wrong way, whatever. So we're gonna turn around. And we did. We turned around, backtracked about maybe 10 minutes or so, and then we ran into these people who were mountain biking. 3 very nice people and a dog, this full-size poodle. And we just asked, any idea where Twin Falls is? No one was sure, but of course they had their maps. They had them on their phones. One was using an Avenza app. Another person had pulled out their...
all the way down the mountain.
Oh yeah, they've been biking for a long time. They had their National Geographic Pisgah Falls map, and of course we had one. We just bought one at the ranger station, but we left it in the car. So they pulled out and like, oh yeah, it's right here. From the looks of it, you're about, I don't know, maybe half mile, 3/4 mile away. They couldn't tell exactly. And we were like, well, thank you very much. And we turned around, we kept walking. Now, I'm sharing all this not because it's like this life-changing thing. So far, we're still alive. Lord willing, you won't be seeing this video after hearing that we were eaten by bears after we got lost in the Pisgah National Forest. I don't know. But so we're telling you this because I just had this, we were joking on the way over because even the road to drive to get to this trail was pretty precipitous. Another great little bridge right here. And so we were joking that this is a metaphor for our life. We're driving and this it's perilous, but it's beautiful, and it's got all these dangers, but it also is this great adventure, and ups and downs. You never know what's around any corner. We were joking about that, but then all of this kind of hit me like an avalanche, that this little walk of ours was very similar to what we do in life too, especially in our parenting. Yeah, see, you knew it was coming. In our parenting, we wing it, right? We don't know where we've been. We've never had an 8-year-old before. We've never had a 13-year-old before. We've never had a 17-year-old before. But we're winging it, right? We've read the instructions once. We remember reading it. We're trying to recall that one verse, that one passage, that one idea that we heard at that one conference, that one time years ago, that one book we read when our kids were still in the cribs. we've got enough information, we're doing fine, but really we feel very lost, we're confused, we're getting a little agitated, we're looking, wondering, for us it's the sun going down in the distance, and for us and our kids, it's, they're getting closer to 18, they're gonna get closer out of the house, and we're nowhere closer to where we wanted to go with our kids, and we only have a limited amount of time, and start getting a little angsty. Oftentimes we're going the right direction, but then we stop and we turn around. Why? Why do we stop and turn around? Because of what? Because we were scared, maybe because we were lazy, maybe because we were just confused, maybe because we lacked faith, trust that this was in fact the right trail. If we had just kept on, we turned around about 15 minutes away from the falls. 15 minutes, maybe less. That's when we turned around. That's when we looked and said, you know what? This isn't working. Let's turn around. And that happens in life all the time. It happens in our parenting. We say, we haven't been going in a good direction with our kids' media usage. And so we turn around and we're going the right direction now. We're going down this trail, but it's hard. Our kids are pushing back hard. They don't like it. We've had to tell our kids, and they're not going to hang out with this group of kids at school. Or we've done all these things, and our kids are pushing back hard. They're not liking it. And we're going the right direction, but we're doubting ourselves hardcore. We're not having the faith that this is going to work out well in the end. And what do? We turn around. We don't make it to the final destination. We don't see what God had planned for us all along. And oftentimes, because we turn around, we end up going the wrong direction again. We're not paying attention, and we're putting ourselves into harm's way. There's peril, and there's danger around every corner that God never intended, because he wanted us to go on this path. And all the while, where's our map? It's back in the car. It's back at home. Once a week, we go to church. Somebody opens up the map, tells us some things that we probably should know about our parenting in our life. And then we spend hours and hours every single day, day after day, for that full week out without our map, without any clear guidance for our parenting. We're not reading the Bible. We're not applying it to life. Man, this whole trek was just a fantastic, unfortunate, because, it would have been great had I could have, gone back and told everyone, oh, it was a great trip. Yeah, we were prepared. We had our water bottles, which we do have that. We have our maps, and all is well, and it was a great trip, and everything worked the way we wanted it to. That's how we all want our stories to be. But frequently, that's not reality. And it's not reality because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. We aren't trusting the map. We're not following the map. We're not using the map. And then we get all weirded out. Check this one out. Oh, don't worry, it's safe. Stuff like this comes up in our lives, and we're going, oh man, that doesn't look safe. That doesn't look right. That can't possibly be the right direction. Who would go that way? But God's saying that's the way you're supposed to go if you want to get to the waterfall. That's the way you're supposed to go if you want the blessing in your parenting. So, Lord willing, now we got to figure out which way to go here. I'm pretty sure I know. Yeah, this is the way we go. All right. Lord willing, our little misadventure here today, which, as long as we get back safely, ended up being awesome. But hopefully our little misadventure today can be a blessing to you, can just be that reminder that we all need at the beginning of the year. Have the map, use the map, trust the map. Don't give up just because it gets hard. Continue pushing through. God's word has everything that we need for life and godliness. And that includes our parenting. It's all there. Every parenting question or struggle or difficulty you'll ever face is going to be answered from God's word. We need to trust it. We need to use it. So you guys are great. We're super loving where the Lord has us here in North Carolina. My wife is sporting her Truth Love Parent. Turn around there. Yeah, she's sporting her Truth Love Parent hoodie, which is super comfy. She's been wearing it nonstop since she got it. So we are loving what the Lord has us doing here, and we excited to be rolling out all of our new episodes starting in this week. Not this week. Today's Monday. Yes, today it is this week. Starting tomorrow. New episode rolling out. So we're super excited about all that, and we can't wait for you guys to join us in this awesome adventure. See you later.